Hi everyone, my name is Taylor. I will be guiding you through practice today. Um, as always, if you have blocks or anything like blocks, I would recommend just in case you never know. But we will start just standing today, so you can head up to the top of the mat, have your feet about hip width distance apart, and then start by getting grounded down in our feet and starting to engage the core so your legs can be externally rotating but feeling like they're pressing towards each other. Nice and long through the spine, relaxing the shoulders. Your eyes can either be softened or closed, and right away just dropping in, noticing maybe how the body's feeling today, noticing your breath. I'll just take a few rounds of breath together. So inhaling to fill up completely and slowly exhaling out through the nose. Again, inhaling to fill up, maybe finding just a bit more length through the body. And exhaling to ground down. One more inhale to fill up. And slowly exhaling out through the nose. Adding in some movement, inhaling the arms to the sky. Exhale to fold forward, coming into a forward fold with as much of a bend in your knees as you need. Inhaling to half lift, so finding that length through the spine, through the crown of the head, and exhale to fold forward. We'll stay in this forward fold for a few rounds of breath, so if you'd like to bring your feet a bit wider than hip width distance, maybe an even bigger bend in your knees, and then opposite hand to opposite elbow could feel good. A little sway from side to side, maybe shaking the head yes and no. Just really allowing yourself to let go. Let gravity do the work. No need to get any specific distance in your fold, but rather just accepting wherever you land. Another inhale and exhale. Releasing your hands back down towards the ground, feet about hip width distance once again. And inhale to half lift, finding that length, and exhale to keep that length as you fold forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to release your arms beside you. Again, inhale to lengthen to the sky. Exhale to hinge at the hips, folding forward. Inhale to half lift, and exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to release beside you. We'll add a little bit more this time, inhaling arms to the sky, interlacing the hands so your palms are facing up towards the sky. On your exhale, finding a side bend over to the right, maybe gazing over at the left. Length through both sides of the body here. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling over to the left, maybe gazing at the right. Again, open chest, legs are still engaged. Inhaling arms back to the sky, releasing those interlaced fingers, and exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale to release. Starting a sun sal, inhaling arms to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, right and left leg back into plank. And inhale to fill up in your plank. Exhale to bend at the elbows, keeping your elbows nice and close towards the body. Untucking your toes and inhaling to lift into your cobra. So shoulders are back and down, chest is open, neck is long. Maybe you're hovering your hands off of the mat. So your strength, your flexibility, pressing your feet into the ground. One more inhale like this, and exhale to lower. Tucking your toes back under, engaging the legs so your knees are off of the mat. And then on your inhale, maybe pressing back up to your high plank and exhaling to your down dog. An inhale to fill up in our first down dog, and an exhale out through the mouth. Maybe a bend in your knees for this first down dog. If you feel like you need a little bit of movement, pedaling out the feet or going up to the tippy toes, feel free. But if stillness feels good, allow your breath to find those little adjustments, whether it's finding a little bit more space between your shoulders and ears, a little bit more of a bend in the knees, really allowing the belly to sink towards the thighs. One more inhale and one more exhale. Gazing forward, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Inhaling to half lift when you get there, and exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, arms beside you. Inhale to lengthen to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift. On your exhale, going through a vinyasa. So exhaling to lower down. Inhaling to maybe up dog this time, or cobra, wherever you are. Open heart, open chest. And exhale to your down dog. 3 rounds of breath here, settling in. Full breaths. One more round. And again, gazing forward, a bend in the knees, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Maybe exhaling to cactus the arms, opening up the chest, keeping the core nice and engaged to support the spine, still feeling the thighs pressing towards each other. Inhaling, arms back to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to plant the hands, vinyasa. If the vinyasas are becoming too much, you can always go right into our down dog. Full breaths through your transition. Inhaling the right leg towards the sky. Exhale to open up the hip. So bringing that right foot over to the left. Maybe you can see that right foot underneath your left armpit. Maybe you want to create some circles with your right knee. On your inhale, finding that 3-legged dog, squaring off the hips. Exhale, knee towards nose, really rounding the spine, finding lift in that right leg. Inhale, back to your 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards nose. Once again, lifting through that right leg, using your core to come forward into your low lunge. Making any adjustments, feeling those inner thighs pressing towards each other. Can always grab hold of some blocks so your spine can stay nice and long. One more inhale and an exhale. Coming into extended side angle. So we're gonna bring that back foot down onto the mat. So our warrior 2 legs, feet are perpendicular. Either the heels are aligned or the heel to arch alignment. And then planting the right hand either on a block or down on the ground as you lift your left arm towards the sky. Keeping that core engaged. You can always bring the left hand to the left hip to see if you can just adjust a little bit more. Trying to keep the hips stacked. Back left leg is engaged. Inhaling to lift up to your warrior 2. A nice bend in that front knee, gazing over the right fingertips, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing here. 3 more rounds of breath. Maybe closing the eyes getting a little bit deeper into that front knee. One more inhale, and one more exhale. Filling up on your inhale, flipping the front palm to the sky, and reversing your warrior. So keeping that front knee nice and bent as you reach the right arm up and back. You can keep the left hand either on the left leg, or maybe you want to bring that left arm in front of the belly. Feeling that nice side stretch through the right side. Inhaling to lift back up to our warrior two. We're going to pivot on the back foot, finding our crescent lunge. So inhaling, arms to the sky. Nice round of breath here. Filling up and settling in on the exhale. Bringing our hands to heart center. Option to glide that back leg forward, finding our warrior three. So just find warrior three can just be a little tilt forward, or maybe you get parallel to the ground. But just a few rounds of breath to try it out. If you'd prefer to find some more stability, you can always grab hold of blocks and then find that nice parallel line of your body. Left leg is lifted, and you can bring one hand to the heart as you have your other hand on a block, if you prefer that variation. And then wherever you are, we're going to start to bring that left knee forward and up into a one-legged mountain, inhaling, arms to the sky. Focal point is key, so finding somewhere that you can keep your focus, like a dot on the ground or something. Inhaling here. Exhale to bring hands to heart center, left foot to the right thigh, and then slowly begin to bend into that right knee, sinking into the hips, finding your standing figure four. So still an open chest, core engaged, and then maybe getting a little bit deeper, taking it to your edge. One more inhale, one more exhale. Inhaling to lift back up to your one-legged mountain, arms to the sky, and then exhale to fold forward, bringing the left foot with you. Inhale to half lift. Exhale through a vinyasa or straight to down dog, whatever you are feeling. When you get to down dog, maybe just noticing the difference from side to side. Pedaling out the feet if you need to. And then we'll inhale the left leg towards the sky. Exhale to open up the hip, so bring that left foot over to the right. Stillness or movement. Trying to keep the weight evenly distributed in both your hands here. On your next inhale, squaring off the hips, going back into your three-legged dog. And exhale, knee towards nose, bringing that left foot forward, finding lift in that left leg. Space between the shoulders. Inhaling back to three-legged. Exhale, knee towards nose. Keeping that core engaged as you bring your foot forward, coming into your low lunge. A nice round of breath here. Settling in. Doing a body scan. Trying to keep the neck as an extension of the spine. Finding our warrior two legs. So again, planting that back foot so it's perpendicular to the front. Planting the left hand either on a block or the ground as we lift our right arm to the sky, or keep it on the right hip. Staying nice and open. You can reach that right arm towards the front as well. Nice bend in that front knee. Maybe gaze towards the sky. Inhaling to lift up to your warrior two, making any adjustments here to get comfortable. Nice bend in that front knee, back leg engaged, gazing over the left fingertips or maybe closing the eyes. And then seeing where we can relax, where we can engage, what's going on in the body. A few more breaths. Maybe on your next exhale, getting just a little bit deeper. One more inhale. One more exhale. Flipping the front palm to the sky and reversing your warrior. So again, that nice bend in the front knee stays as we reach the left arm back and over. Maybe bringing the right hand in front of the belly or keeping the right hand on the right thigh. Inhaling to lift back up, warrior two. Pivoting on that back foot, finding our crescent lunge. Making any adjustments, getting comfortable. Maybe bringing that right hip forward a bit. Keeping our core engaged. Arms are active to the fingertips. Slowly bringing hands to heart center, gliding that back leg forward again, trying out whichever version of warrior three you'd like to today. So whether it's just a little tilt forward or you're using your blocks for support, focusing on keeping the hips aligned, keeping the chest open, and just slowly seeing where you can go with your breath. And then we'll begin to bend the right knee, lifting the arms to the sky as we find our one-legged mountain. Right knee bent. And inhale like this. Exhale to bring hands to heart center, right foot to the left thigh. And then slowly begin to sink into the hips as we keep the chest open, just slowly getting deeper until we find some sensation. Again, a focal point is very helpful in any balancing posture. One more inhale and a nice smooth exhale. Inhaling to lift back up to our one-legged mountain, and exhale to fold forward, bringing the right foot with you. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, maybe a micro back bend, just opening up the chest. Inhaling to lengthen back to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale through a vinyasa or maybe straight to down dog. We'll meet in down dog. Inhaling the right leg towards the sky. Exhaling forward to your pigeon. So pigeon, bring the right knee towards the right wrist, and then lengthening that left leg out behind you. Making any adjustments here, so we want to try to not bring our weight into the right side, but rather keep it nice and even. The back leg sometimes likes to go a little crooked, so you can keep your toes tucked under to avoid that. Or once you feel comfortable, you can untuck the toes. And on our inhale, let's find a nice open chest here, really feeling that left hip flexor. Exhale to fold forward. We'll be here for a few rounds of breath, so if you have a bolster or anything like that that you'd like to lay your torso on to get a little bit comfortable, you can do that. But again, think a long spine, relax your head. Notice how the mind feels in this posture, how your body feels. Sometimes it can make us, this pigeon posture can make us a little anxious feeling. So notice it, become aware of it. And then try to just stick with staying in the posture for as long as you can. Unless you feel any knee sensations, anything in the knee, come on out of it. You can do a figure 4 on your back. Three more rounds of breath here. And when you're ready, beginning to lift up on out. We'll make our way right into down dog. And any movements that you need in down dog, shake it out. And when you're ready, lifting the left leg on an inhale and exhaling to your pigeon on this side. So again, the left knee towards the left wrist, lengthening that right leg out behind you, getting your weight evenly in the center of body. Inhaling to open up the chest, feeling that right hip flexor, and exhale to release to wherever feels comfortable. Deep inhale. Nice slow exhales. Maybe bringing all of your awareness to wherever you're feeling sensation, and then sending those nice breaths right into that area. Again, 3 more breaths here. And when you're ready, lifting on up. One last down dog, just to kind of pedal and shake everything out. And then coming down onto the knees, just so we can come onto one side of the body, extend the legs out in front. And we'll make our way right onto the back. Bring your hands out into a T, arms out onto a T, feet about 90 degrees from the ground, so a bend in the knees. Feet are lifted off of the ground. Inhaling like this, and a nice exhale into a spinal twist, just a gentle twist, gazing over at the left fingertips if it feels good. And trying to keep both shoulders on the mat here. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling. Maybe gazing at the right fingertips. Inhaling back to center. Bringing your knees in towards chest for a moment just to kind of rock side to side, get the spine nice and neutral. And then we'll do a little bit of breathing here. So you can either come into where you plan to do more of your Shavasana, or if you'd like to come into maybe reclined bound angle, bringing the soles of the feet together, knocking the knees out towards the side, or bringing the knees or the feet about mat width distance, knocking the knees in towards each other, anything like that. Might feel nice to bring one hand on the heart, one on the belly. And then find those belly breaths, inhaling deep, exhaling long. And on this next inhale, we'll fill up regularly. And with your exhale, maybe try to exhale for an 8 count. So count to about 8 in your head as you slowly exhale to release. And then we'll fill up regularly. And maybe bring that exhale count to 10. Filling up regularly. Full deep inhale. Maybe increasing your exhale to a 12 count. One last time, inhaling to fill up and exhaling to for as long as you can. So 12 count, 10 count, or longer, but exhale to release, controlled, as slow as you can. Allowing yourself to come back to your belly breaths. And then back to just your natural rhythm, effortless. And allow yourself to enter into your relaxation, your meditation, your Shavasana, your final relaxation posture. So if you'd like to make any movements in the body, if you want to lengthen your legs or bring your arms beside you, having the palms face up or down, whatever you're feeling, get comfortable and allow yourself to stay in your final pose for as long as you need. Allow your body to feel nice and renewed when you begin to open your eyes up. So I will leave you here so you can have as much time as you need. But I hope you enjoyed practice. As always, thank you for joining, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.